YWigs reached out to your girl. They jumped in my inbox and said, "Hey Tommy, can you make boho locks using our bulk human hair?" And I said, "Why not? I love doing locks." And then the boho look is the it thing now. So the two together is clutch. And of course, I'm going to give you guys a tutorial. I mean, that's what I do. So let's just get started. So what they did is actually send me over some spring to his hair because I need some spring to his hair to just make these locks look super natural. And of course, the star of the show, they sent me over 3 bundles of their Burmese hair and 80 inches in the texture water wave. This hair is so soft, guys. I love it, and it's so perfect for this style. Now, to keep my locks looking so good, I'm using this locking pomade that I actually found at my beauty supply store, and I am actually in love with this gel. I need to go ahead and buy more. You're gonna need a crochet hook and a locking tool just for my specific method. So if you're trying this, you're gonna need a locking tool. Now, the locks that I'm using is some old recycled locks that I purchased from Amazon. I think I have a tutorial showing how I installed this, so I'll link it below. And then here comes the star of the show now. Remember that bulk hair they wanted me to do? Here it goes. So I'm going to take a section of that bulk hair. Now for that completed style that I showed you guys in the beginning, I actually have 62 locks in my hair. That's going to be a lot of hair to add into it. So basically I'm using 3 pieces of hair per lock. I'm going to use 2 small thin pieces. And then for the end, to make that curly look full, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. It's going to make sense once you see me actually add this human hair to my lock. And like I said, that locking tool. So a lot of people, they like to crochet that human hair in, but I actually want to make sure that it is in place fully. So I'm going to lock it in using my locking tool. So I'm going to take the straight side of the bulk hair and I'm just going to wrap it around in order for me to lock that piece of hair in. Now, I am not a professional locker. This is literally my second time working with a locking tool. And when I tell you it is really easy to do, the reason why it's so easy is this tool, basically the ends have these little hooks and those hooks pull the hair in. So as you push the needle through and you pull it back, you're basically tangling the hair and pushing it in between, and you're basically causing it to lock up. So that's basically what you're doing, is you're pulling it in and out. And then also you just need to just rotate it a little bit just so that it's locking in all the way around the lock. Sounds confusing, don't worry, I'm gonna give you a close-up. Here's the close-up shot. So again, like I said, you're basically going to take that straight piece of hair, because you don't want that sticking out, and you're gonna lock that into whatever faux lock you have hanging around the house. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap it around because this hair is kind of straight, and I wanna make sure that it's locked into place. So you just wrap it around your lock, like so. And then you just basically take that locking tool, you push it in and out of your lock, and that's it. You got to do it a few times. It may aggravate your fingers. So I do have a protector that you can put on your fingers when you're using this technique. Of course, guess what? It's going to be linked below. So if it starts irritating your fingers and you need to protect your fingers from this tool, check the link in the description box. So as you see me, I'm pulling it in and out, and it's already starting to tangle inside of the lock. You see you're pulling in and out, and you're just turning it around, in and out. And whenever you see more of the straight pieces, you're gonna go, you see, it's already locked in. You're gonna tuck it in again, and you're just gonna keep doing it until the straight pieces are fully tangled inside the lock. If you want to be lazy, you just want to cut off the rest of the straight piece, you can, but I want to make sure everything is secure because I do not want to waste no hair around here. And also what I like about this method is you are not going to get shedding because everything is locked into place. So if you spent a lot of money on your human hair and you don't want it to shed, this is the perfect way to do it if you're doing the lock method. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to shut up really quick so you guys can continue to see what I'm doing with some music. Now let's get to the ends. Now the ends need to be curly too. Remember I said make that piece a little bit thicker. We're not going to put it in half. What we're gonna do is we need to get rid of that straight piece. We need to hide that as well. So in order for me to do that, I'm just going to take my crochet hook and I'm gonna push it in between the end of that lock. and I'm just going to make a knot, and then I'm going to crochet that piece again. Because this hair is like a silky like wave, it does not tangle really fast. So I wanted to make sure that my hair was in place before I go ahead and start locking it. And then I'm just going to gather all the hair around. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start locking that piece in until none of the straight pieces are showing, and it looks like the lock is just seamless and it just is curly at the end. So here's the finished look. You have your one piece there, your other piece there. You can add the human hair wherever you want on your lock. And then look at the new end. The end is nice in place. You don't have any straight pieces sticking out. Now, this is my braid pattern. Sorry for the quality. I used a different camera to show this. At the time, my husband was recording his YouTube videos, so he was using the camera that I was using, so I had to just use it's whatever. But this is the braid pattern. I start off by parting my rows first, and then I go ahead and I make my boxes for my locks. Like I said, I have 62 total boxes in my hair. And then if you're wondering what that white stuff is, I like to make sure my hair is fully moisturized. So I use Blue Magic mixed with Scholar conditioner, which is one of the best conditioners for curly hair like mine. I will link it below, don't worry. But I have that there just to make sure that my hair is fully protected while it's in a protective style. So there's the braid pattern, there's the boxes. The look we're going for is this. We want to make it look like these locks are growing out of our hair. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. So you're going to take that piece that you have for your lock and you're going to put it in half. So the top part, you're just going to tuck that away. Now you're going to split the bottom piece in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to intertwine our lock, our crochet lock in our hair. So you see, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that crochet lock and now it's in between both pieces. And then to keep that lock in place, you're just going to braid it down just a little bit. You don't have to braid it down all the way, just a little bit. And then you twist it all the way to the end. So you're doing that with your real hair. Believe me, it's easy for the takedown. Twist it all the way down because when you're taking it out, you'll be able to find that twist, pull it out, unbraid it, boom, there you go. Now you're going to add whatever braiding gel, whatever edge control you want to use to the base of your hair. And all you're going to do is just flat twist it down. So I'm going to show you guys me flat twisting it down. And that's how you make it look like it's growing out of your scalp. You're basically hiding the fact that you already interlocked that lock into your hair. And then after that, you're going to take whatever hair you want. Like I said, I'm using spring twist hair. You take that and then you just wrap it around. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys one more time. I'm just making sure that that gel doesn't look too white and you guys think I look crazy. So I'm going to take my spring twist hair and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap it down. And this braiding gel that I bought, like I used a different gel and I didn't like it, but I'm just going to show you guys how it just makes your locks look fresh. So if you have a lock that just didn't look good, all you have to do is just add it to your scalp and just basically twist it down and just keep it like tucked away and let it set. That's basically what people do when they have locks and they want to freshen it up. You just add some gel to the base of it, you twist it down. That's what I'm doing with this method. So I'm just showing you guys how I'm just touching up that last lock because it looked kind of crazy. So I'm going to show you guys the method one more time. You're going to intertwine that lock in your hair. You're going to add your gel to the base of your hair, and then you're just going to flat twist it down. When you flat twist it down, the top of your hair is covering where you actually hooked that lock in. If you guys really don't understand what I'm saying, I do have another video that shows you guys more into detail, but I'm just showing you guys how I did my Boho locks in this video. And then after that, you go ahead and you just add the spring twist hair. Remember, whatever hair you're adding to hide your natural hair, just make sure that you're taking the pieces of your human hair and you're pulling them out because you're not going to have the boho look if you wrap them in place. So you just wrap around whatever human pieces you have laying around in that lock to give you the boho look. So I'm just going ahead and I'm just wrapping that spring twist hair. Now, once you get out, when you run out of spring twist hair, the way you can basically hide is you can continue to wrap it around all the way to the base of your locks if you want to. The front of my hair is a little bit shorter, so I don't need to wrap it all the way down. So once I get to the end of it, I'm just going to take my crochet hook and I'm going to push it right in the middle of that lock. And then I'm just going to pull the spring twist hair in the middle of it. And I'm just going to keep doing that until it's fully done and boom, there's your lock. Look at that. Doesn't it look like it's growing out of my scalp? Don't be looking too close now. Don't look too close. But it does look like it's growing out of my scalp. Like, this method is so clutch if you want that natural look for locks. But with the boho look, it just makes it look so much better. I love it so much. And again, if you're wondering how to take it down, I do have a video showing you guys the takedown. But just look at what it's giving. It's giving growing out of my scalp. Now, my natural hair is like a 2, and the locks and the spring twist hair is like a 1. So you can kind of see the difference. But if your hair matches whatever synthetic hair you're using, you wouldn't have to worry about it. So just ignore the fact you see that. But anyway, the final results, guys. Now, I'm going to be super honest with you guys. This took me a long time. First of all, making the locks, the method I took me probably about 5 hours to do. And then parting my hair and sectioning it, that took about an hour. And then installing the locks, that actually took me 2 days because I do have a back injury and I can't sit down for a long time. So I would say if you want to do the math, it will probably take you around 8 to 9 hours to do. I plan to keep this style in for about 3 weeks. And like I said, in order to freshen it up, you can wash your hair with it. It's human hair, so the hair will not get tangled. In order to refreshen it, you just basically take that gel, you put it into your roots, you retwist it down, you put it aside, boom, you're good to go. If you have any questions, leave them below. I hope I was able to explain this method to you guys. Again, thank you so much, YWigs, for sending me this hair. I did only use 2 of the 3 packs they have, so I'm going to try to see if I can find another hairstyle to use with the remaining of the hair. Any questions below, links all in the description box, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!